Yo, what you going? What you going? Everything good. I hope you have a nice time. And they was really going well. And for my last video, like basically I showed you like how the basic tools are going to use in FL to basically make beats. Like I said, it's an Afrobeat short. I won't be doing something like I'm a piano type beat like BNX and that type beat. If you had that video that vibe of Poe, I was trying to create something like that. So without further ado, let's move into the video. So let me pass it to Sachi here while we were cooking. Reduce the volume of this sample a bit. Should be vibing. Yeah, I already know the vibe. So I think you had the vibe. That's a nice beat. So let's go through the breakdown. You know me, I'm also just on my journey on this thing of production. So I hope you like it. And in case you don't like it, you can just leave a comment on what I can change next time. But basically, let me just share with you what I did. And I think let me start with that. Here I start my music with what? With drums. A kick. The kick was basically a 4-step pattern. More 4-step pattern. The kick. A normal 4-step pattern with a kick. Yeah. The kick I added my tones. And this the tones. Yeah. The tones I had a snare. Snare. So that was the pattern for the snare. Also a snare, so I had a insert. Yeah. Those are patterns. Let me just show them to you over in the piano roll. That's the rim pattern. Well, I had 2 rims just to layer it and make it more heavy. And that was the pattern for the snares. Then the kick. Then I also had this bongo at the end. Yeah. There's the bongo. Then I had percussion. It to be like a hi-hat. That's what I had for the drums. Now the shaker. Basically, this one shaker. I didn't use this other shaker. Let me just remove it. So like I didn't need to add another shaker. Just basically that's all I had for that for the drum vibe. Drums. That's all I had for the drums. In my process, usually after the drums, I move on to the keys. That I went to this piano. I used 1 5 6 4 chord progression in the key of C. Piano. I used let me just remove this because I didn't use it. Got this piano from Lounge Wizard. The preset was the bank is time based, then the program was BFly1. Yeah. Those are the chords. I used 6 4 1 5. So that was your A minor, your F major, to your C major, to your G major. And from there, after when you have the chords and the basic instrument, I think you're good to go. The bass, I use the regular bass. I use this bass in what? I just followed the bass lines of the what? Of the notes, the root notes of the piano. That's your A major, F, C, G. Very simple bass line. I used most of my work. I use VST like FL presets, FL VSTs. For this, I used this. I went to bass, then I went to bass sub. That's what I used. I forgot to set the preset here to saw and also sine wave. That's basically all for the bass. That's what we have so far, and that's what I had for the intro. The bass. Then after getting my two main sounds that I'm gonna run through the whole song, I started adding like some spices to spice up the flow. Yeah. So first of all, let me just finish all the seconds. Yeah. When we move on here, I had this pizzicato. Just drive the song towards the chorus. So basically the pattern of the pizzicato. And I used also flex for this. I used citrus for this. This is a preset here. Pizzicato. Yeah. Like I said, I usually use FL plugins for most of my projects. And this is how it looks like. Then after that, another sound I added in this was had these plugs. Add those plugs. I was just following the codes again. The best thing you have to do is put down the codes, and every other sound you're adding should follow those codes. That's all basically, just to make the vibe spicy and keeps on building up. And for this, I still sorry, I think I've changed the preset here. Let me just undo. I used this sync classic in Flex. Okay, I've downloaded you should get the Flex extension if you don't have it yet. It comes with all this pack. Yeah. So that I had this guitar vibe for us still. Yeah. That vibe. This vibe here. For this over here. Just a simple pattern, just to play through. I wanted to give it that piano feel. It's a very simple pattern. I used the same pattern throughout. I just copied it for all the bars up to 5. The preset I used for this was Bass Nylon Lights and Essential Guitars and Flex. Yeah, moving on to the next sound I had was this violin here. So basically this pattern. Yeah, like basically I continue following the chords I had put, the bass, the notes of the chords I had put. I basically added in like some few extra notes to help it flow very well, like to have that 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 following pattern. Yeah. And for this, I basically I actually used flex. I used essential strings, and I used the viola sustain to make that sound. Yeah, I like using FL plugins because like they're really good, and I feel like they have more to their potential than what we have done with them so far. That's why I like using the FL plugins a lot. So just add the vibe more weight. I had this pad here. Yeah. For this pad I actually used expand. I went to I used a preset called sign pad just to give it that feel of ambience. Yeah. That can make the chorus thicker and heavier. I think that's all of the sounds I used. Maybe the other thing I used was this in the second verse, it's good to make your music dynamic. Oh, before I go far, I also had this orchestra sound here. The orchestra, just like the pad, and it adding more what? Add that orchestra. That's still to add that vibe. And for this, I used the citrus with the preset here, orchestra one. So I use citrus. Like I said, I like using these VST plugins of what FL. Yeah, that really. Yeah. Then moving on to the second verse, I added just this new sound here. It's this guitar vibe to just give it a new dynamic feel as it goes into the second verse. I had to don't over repeat things. No listeners like listening to something new over time. Yeah. This was just the guitar. This is how the guitar basically sounded like. Yeah. Basically that's how the guitar sounded like. Yeah. Just like it's even hard. Let me just reduce it still. Something like that. For the whole thing now. Oh, in the beginning I had this pluck sound. Sorry. Just to introduce the vibe. Like I said, when you get down the chords, the beginning, like you're set. Just have to continue following up those patterns. So this is not had a normal pluck, right? And I still use the flex things pluck classic, just like this time I didn't chop it. I let them run as full chords because I wanted that intro. Yeah. And softer. See? That's how also I continuously edit my shit like you can never feel like a thing is enough, but I think with that I feel like yeah. Let's listen to the whole vibe, like how it build up. That's how we have the intro. That's the EPN and Pekka comes in. And I had that drum roll, this clap. Bass comes in and we're vibing. Add this. Let's take your back. Add these two. This was the drum roll and the clap. You can just download this off YouTube. That yeah. Then I had this vocal sample. Just add that ginger in the track to make it more spicy, but basically it was just nothing. I have to keep the beats building up all the time. Add that vocal sample. Then towards the chorus I introduced those blacks to build the tension. Moving into the chorus. That. And my drum roll, I had this razor. Into the chorus. Yeah. I just forgotten this. So lastly we had this what? A hologram. So for the hologram basically what I did, I followed the pattern of my chords still. Just that I was hitting the notes like individual. So I had this like that's what the hologram. Yeah. And then to achieve that sound I layered it with another because this hologram sound was on itself by its own. So to achieve that sound I layered it again with a what? With a I think I put a wrong note here. To achieve that sound I layered it again with this snare. So add it that more vibe. Once here like when I chop the chords the vibe becomes that mad vibe. Then to add some low end to it I added this sine bass. For the hologram, of course I used the bass plugin we have for that, BNXN. Even for this sine bass I use BNXN. They are both here, sine bass and then also the hologram. I use BNXN. Then this snare I just got from one of my packs here. Yeah. So that's basically it. So this part here. Just unmute. I don't want to make this video too long, but basically I just showed you the volumes. let's reduce the volume so that nothing collides and nothing disturbs up. That's what I can tell you. Yeah, and that's the vibe there, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment. Maybe how I should give out the information, or maybe there's something I missed. Just comment, leave a like, subscribe. Remember, I'm still on this journey to my first 100 subscribers, and the support will be very much necessary. It's the vibe. Yeah, I think that's all for today. Don't forget to like and comment. Yeah. Guys, I can give you as you go, like basically don't put yourself on pressure. Basically beat your drums, put your drums in the drum pattern. After putting your drums, put your chords, then start building up your beat. Basically I took some time on this beat. I won't lie that I took 15 minutes to create such a thing, but give it time. Start with your drums, add the chords, the shakers, like follow your own style of doing this, because production is not something like you do like me. Like you have to find your own vibe of how you do it.